Hello, welcome to another issue of Words of Encouragement. Today I want to talk to you about how to handle a mess up, bad news, sad news, or as Marvin Gaye says, bad breaks and setbacks makes you want to holler and throw up both your hands. So when that happens, and in the course of trying to accomplish something productive, the likelihood is that it will, what do you do? Well, one of the things that is important is that you learn something from it. You've heard the phrase, those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. So learn something from it. Learn something about yourself, about how strong you are, or maybe about how weak you are in that area. Learn something about other people, people you thought were coming to your rescue, and you learn something about those people. So learn from it. Yes, it cost you some time. Yes, it may even cost you some tears. But in the words of my uncle, Pastor S. Scuffy Shigg, you have to pay to go to school. So learn something from this ordeal. Not only that, but don't live in it. You have to be able to move on. Yes, cry, scream, yell, do that for 4 or 5 minutes, but don't respond in a way that's going to hurt your future. But after you get it all out, you've got to move on. Great athletes, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, they have championship rings. But they've also got some losses. They've missed shots, but they didn't live in the loss, because if you live in the loss, you'll never get to the victory. So don't live in it. Move on. And not only that, it's important to not live in it. It's important to learn from it, but it's important that you look at some successes that you have done. You may have made an error on this, but you've done some other things that are productive. You've had some victories before, and the fact that you have done something says that you can do something. So look at your successes. Maybe you can't do that thing, but you can do something. Not only that, look around. You know people who've had mistakes, who've made mistakes, who've had setbacks, but they still came through. So you want to look at those things, but then look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. This one thing can't mess up this big dream. So look at the big picture. Look forward and keep going for the goal. Keep going for the finish line. Well, that's going to do it for me. I trust that something was said that helped you, that encouraged you in some way, and I'm quite sure you know someone that could use this information. If so, would you please pass it on? If you or your group or organization would like a private session of words of encouragement at your next meeting, and you'd like to get in contact with me, I can be reached at drshigg@gmail.com. That's drshigg@gmail.com. Well, until next time, you have a fantastic day. Be blessed.